It's a learning thing. It's a learning every day. I'm in a great position to sit back, understand the game plan, understand everything that the NFL is. So, I'm ready for my opportunity whenever that happens. But every week, so I have 6 games a week. So I'm happy rather than just having 1 game a week. On the weekends. So the scout team receivers, all of us, we all know like every day's game day, and we definitely approach everything in that fashion and everything.
Shedeur Sanders recently opened up about his experience with the scout team reps, and his perspective might surprise you. Rather than seeing it as a setback, he's embracing the challenge, and honestly, he's pretty happy about it. For Shedeur, it's not just about getting those physical reps. It's about sharpening his mental game too. He even mentioned how he actually prefers playing 6 games a week instead of just 1. To him, the extra reps and constant competition are a way to grow, develop, and prepare for bigger opportunities down the line. It's clear that Shedeur sees this time as a chance to improve, and while it's a grind, he's confident that it's exactly what he needs to make it to the first team when the time is right.
Everything, because I truly believe the receivers we have on the scout team is really explosive and they're really great. They just need an opportunity. So, yeah, I'm very thankful. I have those guys, out there with me whenever I'm out there.
Shedeur Sanders also took a moment to praise the scout team's receivers, calling them both explosive and highly talented. He firmly believes that if these guys were given a shot with the first team, they'd make an immediate impact and perform at a high level. Shedeur expressed deep gratitude for being able to play alongside them, emphasizing how much he appreciates the opportunity to work with such skilled teammates. He also acknowledged the importance of this time on the scout team, recognizing how it's helping him grow, both mentally and physically, while preparing for future opportunities with the first team. Looking ahead, Shedeur is confident that the hard work and dedication he's putting in with the scout team will pay off. He's aware that this journey is about more than just immediate success. It's about building a solid foundation for the future. He mentioned that while being on the scout team may not be the spotlight, it's an essential part of his development. Shedeur is laser-focused on continuing to improve his skills, knowing that every rep and every practice is an opportunity to get one step closer to his ultimate goal, earning that starting spot with the first team.
Being able to go against the D-line every day is good because it helps me work on different things every day. It's like tightening up my drop, not getting too deep in the pocket, being able to get through the read super quickly, not super fast because you're gonna miss stuff sometimes if you do that. But being able to narrow down on things, just being comfortable in the offense. So.
Shedeur couldn't help but joke about facing Myles Garrett, saying he's preparing for a tough matchup against the star defender. He acknowledged that while he's doing his best to avoid being outplayed by Garrett, he knows it's nearly impossible, as Myles can sack him at any moment. However, Shedeur emphasized the importance of preparing for elite defenders like Garrett. He pointed out that every team has a player with that kind of ability. So, getting ready to face a player like Myles is crucial for his growth and readiness in any game. When Shedeur was asked about the scout team and practice squad, he made it clear that, regardless of whether it's practice sessions or working with the scout team, everyone operates like a family. He explained that each player has their own role and purpose, and they're all putting in the work to achieve their individual goals. For Shedeur, it's all about the collective effort, and he stressed that the environment is positive, with everyone pushing each other to succeed and stay focused on their objectives.
Or practice squad, whatever, it's like we're like a real family, you know what I mean? Like we're a real family over there, and we all play with a different purpose. So that's what I like is the team aspect of the scout team and team aspect of like the practice squad and everything like that, because
Shedeur Sanders shared that he's actively working on building chemistry with his teammates, emphasizing how important it is to develop strong connections with everyone on the field. When discussing the Browns' defense, he praised them, calling it one of the best units in the league, on par with any top-tier defense. He also had high praise for the Browns' linebackers, calling them the best in the league. Shedeur acknowledged that going up against such elite talent boosts his confidence and is crucial in preparing him for the real challenges of the NFL, where he'll face top defenses week in and week out. It looks like Stefanski's plan is paying off, as Shedeur Sanders appears to be thriving under the special development program Cleveland has set up for their rookie quarterbacks. Stefanski had mentioned in the past that they had a specific plan in place to help their young QBs adjust and grow, and it's clear that Shedeur is benefiting from it. Ross Tucker also pointed out in a recent interview that Stefanski had placed Shedeur in this tailored program, aimed at preparing him for the rigors of NFL games. It's clear that Cleveland's strategy is working, giving Shedeur the tools he needs to succeed.
Quarterbacks, knowing that that's the storyline, and knowing that there had been a report that, he wasn't even doing scout team. And he said that they have a very, very detailed minute-by-minute plan for both of those guys.
Bill Musgrave, the Browns quarterback coach, recently addressed the growing buzz around Shedeur Sanders and cleared up any rumors. He confidently stated that Shedeur will definitely get his chance, assuring that there's no doubt about it. Musgrave also shared that Shedeur and Dillon Gabriel are training together, both working hard and staying prepared. He mentioned that they're just a few snaps away from possibly being called up to the first team, highlighting how close they are to earning their opportunity to step up and make an impact. Bill Musgrave also emphasized that the coaching staff is working closely with Shedeur Sanders at every level to make sure he's fully prepared for his upcoming opportunities. While Shedeur may not be on the field just yet, Musgrave assured that they're leaving no stone unturned in his development. The goal is to ensure that when his time comes, Shedeur will be more than ready to step in and perform at his best. This approach is part of a larger strategy to make sure he's fully primed and prepared for that big moment when it finally arrives. As we've seen, Shedeur Sanders is staying focused, driven, and ready for whatever comes his way. From his time on the scout team to his work alongside talented teammates and defenders like Myles Garrett, Shedeur is putting in the hard work to prepare himself both physically and mentally for the challenges ahead. His dedication to building chemistry with his teammates and taking advantage of every opportunity to learn and improve shows just how committed he is to his development.
Grass or even in on the carpet where we have more space, so there's ways that we are trying to be creative, and it happens with each quarterback room in the whole league at all levels of football. You're just the guys that have to be ready to play, but also they're young, and so you want them to develop. And
Bill Musgrave and the Browns coaching staff have clearly recognized his potential and are doing everything they can to ensure he's fully prepared for when his moment comes. They've placed Shedeur in a specialized program designed to fast-track his growth, and he's making the most of it. His recent praise for the team's defense and his acknowledgement of how playing against elite talent is boosting his confidence is a clear indicator that he's learning from the best. The fact that Shedeur and Dillon Gabriel are working closely together and only a few snaps away from potentially being called up to the first team speaks volumes about his readiness. Despite not being on the field just yet, Shedeur's mindset is strong. He understands that every rep, every practice, and every challenge is part of his journey toward earning a spot on the first team. His approach is methodical, and with the support of the coaching staff and his relentless drive, it's clear that Shedeur is positioning himself for success. The path is paved, and it's only a matter of time before he gets his chance to shine on the field. All signs point to Shedeur Sanders being more than ready when that moment finally arrives. What do you think about Shedeur Sanders' progress so far? Do you believe his time on the scout team is setting him up for success when his opportunity with the first team arrives? How important do you think it is for a rookie quarterback to face elite defenders like Myles Garrett early in their development? Do you agree with Bill Musgrave's approach to carefully preparing Shedeur? Or do you think he should be given more playing time sooner? What are your thoughts on the Browns' strategy for developing their young quarterbacks? Could this be the right move to help Shedeur rise to the occasion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.